What's going on, guys? You know it's True Story Thursdays, greatest podcast in the world, and we're getting into it right fucking now.
Break it down like this.
And I was like, really? Like, baby face? And the heels were going on. Dude, I thought he broke his neck.
The greatest podcast in the world. Boys, welcome back. Greatest podcast in the world, True Story. What is happening, boys? What is fucking happening?
It's fucking Thursday. You know what's happening. It's time for True Story Thursdays, the best podcast around, yeah? He paid me to say that.
Hey, it's the greatest podcast in the world, baby. You got to say it like that, man. You got to put some fucking feeling into it, bro. Don't worry, man. You'll grow those balls one day, bro.
Excuse me?
It's a puberty thing. You'll get there. You get there about 13.
Man, what's been happening, boys?
I've just been growing out my facial hair at the moment. It's looking cool.
Yeah.
So that's all right. You've done all right for about 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, 7 or 8 years working.
It's growing in, man. It's growing in for him, bro. But man, like, fuck, there's been a lot going on in the world, man. Like, let's touch on it, bro. Like, you know, I think we're gonna get into this stuff like further on down into the show. But just so everybody knows, tonight is the night where Akell could potentially be meeting future Mrs. Akell. That is right. We are bringing on one of the contestants from Producer Wants a Wife, and we are excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
I feel something special about this night tonight. I feel something. There's something in the air. There's love in the air. Maybe it's the 6th Street Visa drink.
It's either either.
Hey, man, there's definitely something going on in the air tonight, bro. But we're going to be covering that. We're also going to be covering Mark Says What. Also, we're going to be talking about the Vince McMahon allegations of sex trafficking and all of the shit that goes involved in that, literally. And also, we are going to be talking about the Royal Rumble, on all the things, what's happening, and people finishing their story, which is something I'm going to rant about a bit later on to both you two gentlemen, if you don't mind, if I can do that. But everyone tuning in, you can support this channel, you can support this show by providing super stickers, super chats, super thanks, all that good shit on YouTube and on Twitch, all those bits, all of that. Those contributions go towards us building our own studio, which is something that we're working on and working towards. So if you want to help, please send that through. It is not expected, but it is appreciated. But man, we got some people in the live chat. We got Justin Walden in here who says, let's fucking go. Best talk show every week. I'm saying, and Akell wants a wife. Hell yeah.
Justin, my boy. The super stickers strictly towards finding me a wife. You know what I mean?
Man, we got Matty Muller in the house. I appreciate it. But dudes, like, to get it all like going off, man. So we got in about 10 minutes or so, we've got a young lady that's going to join us. So I feel like, to start things off, we should really like hear about the past week, man. Like last week we had Vinny Vane on. You were telling us about like you took a chick to a date to wrestling training. Did you see this shit last week, bro? Like, did you see what he did? Did you see this shit?
He was there.
I did.
He was
I
there
thought
at
it was
wrestling
great.
training.
I thought it was amazing. I think he's actually letting on a bit more than he knows, because about what he's got on the mat is about the same as what he's got in the sack. So I really feel like he's let his best moves go, let's say.
Definitely.
And let's just hope he doesn't end up. Or how do I say this? Doesn't end up gassed after 3.
Yeah. I mean, who knows, man?
I'm usually gassed after 2 myself. I put 2-minute noodles on, they come back and they're only half cooked, but that's just me.
I did the snapmare, then the clothesline, then I'm like, how'd you like that, babe? What do you think?
Hasn't
Damn,
taken the
bro.
inhaler.
So Alex, bro, Akell, sorry, bro. Like, I've got to use your gimmick name here, but so tell me, bro, like, how has the dating life been going? Like, we gave you some advice last week. We tried to point you in the right direction, not taking girls on a first date to McDonald's or pro wrestling training, because, like, dude, that's some fucking whack shit, which we can all agree on, right?
Look, I thought it would be a very humble approach for those 2 dates. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. I'm about wrestling training. I'm about McDonald's. You know what I mean?
You thought. Well, you know what happened to Thought, don't you? Thought he was gonna fart but shit himself, and I think that's what you did on those 2 dates. I think you shit yourself with them both.
I took a girl on a date this week to a park in
Okay. Cheap
Please
date.
tell me you at least drove this time.
In Bankstown.
No.
We were doing this thing called LARPing. So live action role playing. It's just so I can show them my depth of character. Do you know what I mean? My depth of character, the sort of the versatility and range that I have, not only in life but also in a bit of fantasy. And I think girls like a lot of fantasy. I mean, a lot of chicks like read Game of Thrones fan fiction these days, One Direction fan fiction, all of that. So to me, I thought this would be a great date. However, things got a bit too serious. I pulled out my cardboard sword. So I had my cardboard sword. I was waving it around.
Wait, bro. So basically, you went down there to a fucking park with a girl and cosplayed and played with fucking toys.
It's not toys, man. It's actually a very serious art. Live action role playing is very important. It's very pivotal. It's sort of similar to what we do in wrestling, but at the same time, it's very it's athletic. It's a showcase of your creativity. There's so much more you can do.
It's lame as fuck.
It's not, bro. How is that lame, bro? I was like a 14th century knight. You know what I mean? Medieval
Bro, that's
warrior.
the shit that you do when you're a child. Like you play in a park and you pretend you're something else. Like you're a grown ass. Bro, is he a grown ass adult? I don't know, bro. Like
You're kind of explaining what we like to do for 10, 12 minutes.
Yes,
We like
I
to
am.
get up and act like we're
bro,
somebody
there's
else.
a different thing. Bro, when you guys go out and wrestle in the ring, when I go out and do my thing and all that sort of stuff, bro, we are performing in front of people, bro. We're not playing in a park, bro. And plus, like, we're getting paid. Well, I'm like you guys. Well, I don't know about Alex, but
It wasn't.
I feel
It wasn't.
like, Alex, were you ever a cricketer, Alex?
I did. I played one season of cricket. And
then you got out and just started smashing fours ever since, or what?
he looks like he's a bit of a batter.
I'm hitting sixes, mate. That's what I'm
Nah,
doing.
you're hitting fours. I got a bit of this. If you want to continue on with your fucking story.
Okay, please. Yeah. So,
But
okay.
you
So you took a date down to the park to watch you play sword fighting. Okay. Yep. All right.
Well, she was sword fighting. Well, I was like, get into it. Come on, babe. She was a bit timid at first. She's like, I don't really like this. But I was like really trying to, get her into it, get her involved. Do you know what I mean? So I let her wear my like armor suit, which is pretty much like 4 pieces of cardboard, but they're kind of like meshed up together with my crest on it. I actually had my like my wrestling logo on the chest. You know what I mean? So she's like,
You're a fucking master yourself.
It's also my snap code as well. Yeah. So she's like, I don't want to put it on. I was like, put it on. Just please put it on. Like getting amongst it. And then I had Joey Ferrugia come down. He was keen. He wanted to light with us. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, Joey, this is a bit rough. But look, Joey Ferrugia is a good kid. I think you hang around Joey Ferrugia, you're pretty much got a gravitational attraction to pussy.
Not really.
I just don't know where anything about what you just said in the last 10 minutes had any gravitational pull to pussy whatsoever.
Bro.
It's a different kind of market. And these chicks are crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy chicks. You know what I mean? They like role playing.
I mean, well, dude, I mean, I think like, dude, look, how did this young lady take to watching you play sword fighting in the park with Joey Ferrugia?
Okay, look, she didn't, like I said, she's a bit timid. It is what it is. And plus, it's Bankstown. Sometimes you got to lock your car around Bankstown. You know me, I'm from Cronulla. I got to lock my car around Bankstown. So I was on edge and everything else. But the thing was, by the end of it, me and Joey were having fun and she's sort of cracking a bit of a smile. She was on her phone a lot. At the end of the date, I was like,
going, LOL, look at these losers.
At the end of the day, I was like, how was that? Cool. We took her back. Like she came back. I dropped her home, actually. I was like, do you want to come home? She didn't. She had something on, so fair enough. But, we got to a point where, I left off. I'm like, let's do it next time. And she's like, yeah, okay. Let's see what happens.
Hey, I got to interrupt. Huge shout out, Justin Walden, donating $1. Appreciate it. Donating to the cause. Every dollar you guys donate does go towards our studio that we are planning to build. So if you want to help us get there, we need equipment, all that sort of shit. So every donation helps. Every bit of support helps. We appreciate you. But, yeah, look, man. So I think she was like, so have you heard from this girl since? Like, has she been like,
She's gone.
I saw the other day, she messaged. She was messaging me. I saw like 3 dots, and then it just kind of like trickled off. It might have been a mistake. You could have a couple Alexes in her phone, but she was there. She's probably willing to communicate. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe she's lost her phone. Maybe she's out LARPing and she lost her phone.
All right, look, we'll come back to this fucking tragedy in a second here. But we do have a guest waiting, and it is that time.
I'm just looking for love,
Okay, it is that time. Alex, Akell, Kelly, we have a young lady in the back that is actually willing to talk to you. And I can't believe this is about to happen. But are you ready to meet the first contestant in Producer Wants a Wife?
I'm ready.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of True Story, please welcome to the podcast, Ms. Emily. Thank you. Live studio audience is loving the first contestant.
Hi, Alex.
Hey.
How you going?
Hey, Emily, I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I was just wondering if you wanted to come hang out, and I'm not into laughing, but I've got other games we can play.
Okay. Like Tetris or something on Nintendo.
Oh, no, we can play Tetris. I can fold you into different positions if you like.
Oh, I got a question. So, Emily, I got to ask, you seem like a lovely young lady, and what enticed you to contact us to, want to meet Alex? What was it about him that really drew you in?
Oh, well, see, because I heard he was a wrestler, and I was a fan of wrestling and into when it was like WWE and whatnot, like Kane, China, Miss China, back when I was a kid. Like the original Kane, with his mask, that's what I was watching. And when I heard Alex was a wrestler, I was like, ooh, he likes rubbing up against men. Maybe I can bend him over and peg him.
Whoa!
If that's what he's into.
Winner, chicken dinner. I can sign it up. Winner. That's it.
Don't worry, Alex. I will spit on it. I won't raw dog it. I'll spit on it before I put it in. I'll be gentle.
Don't spit on it. Don't even spit on it. The only lube he's going to get the blood. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I appreciate the offer. We can talk about it.
Yeah, I'll get Piers to send you my details, and you can just hit me up.
Hey, come on!
Okay.
This is a show. You can't just sort of dude, you really are a virgin, aren't you, Alex? Seriously, you don't get the whole gimmick here.
I'm not a virgin.
We have other contestants, huh?
I'm not a virgin, bro.
You won't be after I'm done with you.
Whoa!
All right. I think we have a winner.
She's definitely leading the pack first, being the first guest. But damn, Emily, you sound really fucking savage. It's I don't know, man. You kept saying that you want to peg him. That seems I don't know. What sort of I don't know. I'm lost for words here for the first time in my life.
Do you like a missionary position? Stuff like that?
No, I prefer just to bend you over and get it over and done with. Just get it straight in there. Don't worry, I've got different sizes and different colors. So whatever you need, I've got you.
What kind of colors are we talking?
Well, I actually have just plain white skin people because I don't know, the people like that. I've got black. I've got a rainbow one. Whatever you need, one? Different sizes. Yeah, I've got a rainbow one.
Pride strap on?
Sorry?
Hey,
none with batteries. I'm the battery. I can go for gold any day of the week. Energize the battery right here.
Do we where do we go before? Do you want to go to dinner or something or beforehand? Do you
I'm good with Macca's drive-through.
Oh,
I'm good with Macca's drive-through.
All right. This is
Uber Eats, man. Don't even have to leave.
Yeah, actually, Uber Eats is better. Actually, don't have to go anywhere.
So, you do realize here, Akell, you would this young lady is going to teach you many things by the sound of it, and you're never going to be the same again.
I'll teach you some real wrestling moves, Alex.
Mate, Mate.
Are you willing to? Are you
I
willing
don't-
to do the job? Is the question.
Look, I don't take pile drivers.
You're gonna take whatever she's gonna give you, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real, like,
You don't get a
You'll
job.
take what I give you.
This is her moment, brother. This is her moment.
Do you have any Canadian destroyer dildos?
Oh, look, I can invest in something. Whatever you
Okay.
need, I can get it for you.
Because that's more my kind of thing. That's more my
I
kind of
thought you were
thing.
more into a Pepsi plunge.
Ooh, well, I like the Pepsi one.
damn, bro. Like, so Emily, let's know a little bit about you. You sent your bio in. We read it last week, and one of the things that I wanted to know is, so when was your like, are you a relationship type person, or are you more of just a casual type person? Because Akell is looking for love here. Like, is this something that, like, are you serious about trying to find true love here with this young man?
Well, I'm happy to meet him and see how things go. If it does, there's no
Okay.
connection there. I'm still happy to give him a good time until he finds what he needs. I've got to
Damn.
keep him. What's
Okay.
the
Is
word
fact
I'm
that
looking
he's
for?
5'6" gonna disrupt that?
Oh God, no! I'll get him a milk crate. It's all right. He'll get up there.
There you go. You're set. You're set, bro. I just
Okay.
my boy Corey had to make sure of that.
Yeah,
I
bro.
need a new tag team partner.
Bro,
Oh,
she's
done.
a top.
I'm in.
Oh my god. Seriously, bro, like, yeah, someone said it. She's a top, Alex. So yeah, like, as long as you're prepared to have some life-changing experiences, I think this is
What's your favorite quality in a guy, Emily? Emily? Sorry.
Breathing.
Yeah. So probably my favorite quality is when he says thank you for sucking on daddy's clit.
Oh!
Barry.
Thank you for wait, how do I say it? When he says thank you for
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate manners. Manners mean a lot to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
okay.
Well, I can,
Okay.
I can try and be very respectful and do what I can to help Emily. I'm just trying to find love in this hard world, and I'm willing to make exceptions for the right goal. So
Oh, you're gonna realize how hard this world is. It's a real pain in the ass.
Bruh, this is some crazy shit. Like, I'm gonna open up to the chat. Chat, if you've got any questions for Emily or you want to know something about Emily, throw in a super sticker and we will bring that up straight away. But bro, like, Mitch, what have you got to say? Because I know you've been sitting there quiet, bro. You've got a few things that you want to ask. Anytime, Mitch. Yeah, go for it. Man.
All right, what am I asking? Ask a question. I got the floor.
Ask whatever you want, bro.
I'm
Floor is yours, man.
speechless right now, so you need to take over here.
Oh, I got this. All right. So if Akell is driving around like just a country road, the tyres popped, Akell's turned around and said he doesn't know how to change the tyre. Is it giving you the ick?
No, I'll do it for him. He's okay. He can sit in the car like a princess that he is. I'll do it for him.
Okay.
I'll look after him. Don't worry.
That's actually a really nice thing because I've had a lot of like in the past, a lot of tire shaming. I haven't been able to change certain tires. I haven't been around it. And
Wait, you actually don't know how to change a tire?
I know how to
Nah,
change
you
a
have to
tire
usually
now,
work
but
with
in
the
my
nuts.
earlier relationships, it was
Okay.
harder. Sometimes I couldn't find the jack. If you can't find the jack, you're pretty fucked. So I'm trying to lift this wheel, trying to look all manly and shit, fucking pulling this car up, and nothing's happening. You know what I mean? So it's hard. I didn't have the tools required, but you seem like you have the tools. So
I've got the tools, and if you're having trouble getting it up, I'll give you a hand with that too.
thank you.
Whoa, Jesus.
Okay.
This is fun.
I think so. Right now, Emily is the gold medalist of Producer Wants a Wife.
Oh, I reckon she's in. I reckon we're going to struggle with this.
What do you reckon, chat?
Do you know
Do you
how
reckon-
it's going to be like to be sitting there going, you're going to be like, nah, I'm not doing ring crew tonight. I'm out of here. And she's just going to look at you with that side eye going, you're doing it. And half the ring's going to be out by the
It's true.
time we even ask where you are.
It's true.
Because you're going to do what mummy asked. You know what I mean? Well, it's going to be great.
Okay.
Dude, we even had one of our viewers turn around, Sarge actually turn around and say he'll pay for the date for you two. So I'm actually I'm thinking we we have a few more contestants coming that we've got to meet, but like I feel like this meeting, like I think you've got to meet every guest, to be honest. I think that's the only.
I have another question now. Will you spit on Akell and call him scum at dinner while this is all happening?
If that's what he wants.
He doesn't want to talk about it, but it's a key thing for him.
I didn't say.
Yeah,
no,
but
I
he's
didn't
got-
say I wanted that.
Look, Akell, we can be open about it. It's 2024, all right? Where we can be open about these things.
Okay. Live chat. Do you think me and Emily would make a cute couple? We've got to decide this. It's all about the audience. Get it in.
Okay. Let's go, chat. Let us know what you think. Throw it down. But look, I feel like it's very lovely to meet you, Emily. Thank you for coming on the podcast and basically offering to sodomize Akell. Perhaps that footage needs to go on a Patreon or something. I don't know.
I got a free link trial you can get to. I'll send it out. It's on. I'm gonna stop there.
I feel like you boys are pushing me and rushing me into this, guys. Let's just take some time and we'll figure it out.
Nah,
Yeah.
just sink or swim. Sink or swim.
So, Emily, before we let you go, have you got any questions for young Alex Akell Kelly III?
What size do you want?
Well, I carry these. I think this is a.
Not talking about clothes. These I'm happy to show you.
Just bring a briefcase. Bring a briefcase, carry bag.
Nah, everything's in a toolbox. Tools of my trade are in a toolbox.
Please tell me it's Makita. Makita carry toolbox.
I don't know what to say right now.
Are you a dominatrix by any chance? Like, is that like? I don't know. Like when you said toolbox.
No, she's a trade.
Yeah, it's
Fair
just
enough.
the tools of my trade. I've got to look after them.
Takes 4 years of tape to learn how to do what she's going to do to him.
I really love your hand tattoos.
My hand tattoos. Yeah, I've got a few tattoos.
They're
They look
cool.
good
And
around
not just
your
on my
throat.
hand. That's true. He's not lying.
Wow.
Okay. Producer
Alex-
wants a wife.
Emily, thank you so much for coming on. We're definitely going to have to organize that first date, and we will be making sure we turn up with cameras and all that good stuff to make sure that Alex is a gentleman the entire time. But Emily, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for being a part of Producer Wants a Wife. We will be seeing you again very, very soon. But
Thank you for having me.
it's been our pleasure.
Yeah, Emily.
Alex,
We'll talk
call
to you
me.
soon.
Okay.
Oh, dude. Well, that's that. That's that. That's
Boy.
that. Damn, bro. She's
Feel
got like, dude.
I just feel like you guys were more excited for it than what I'm trying to take things slow at the moment, you know?
She's going to destroy you. Like mentally, physically,
Emotionally.
and it's amazing. Like, think about it for a minute here. Your whole life can be turned upside down.
I'm
You
not
could have
scared.
a
You
great
think I'm
life,
scared?
and it's going to turn terrible, and I'm all for it.
Okay, Joey. Yeah.
Oh, Joey.
Joey's got a lead. Joey's got
Joey's got a lead. So if you want to be a part of Producer Wants a Wife, all you need to do is send us a message on True Story PA with a photo and a little bit of a bio about you, just so we can learn about you and understand who you are and all that good sort of stuff. And then we will bring you on. We'll get you to have a chat with Alex and go from there. But we will be doing some dates which we will be live streaming as well, so that's going to be something you guys are going to want to tune the fuck in for. So Alex, like what's the overall feeling about Emily? Like, are you feeling this?
Fear?
You want to talk about fear? Fear. I just had my parents rock up in the middle of all that to grab me for my kids tomorrow and walk in here and I'm going to turn your insides out, Akell. And what size do you want? They're looking at me. I'm like, I swear it's a wrestling podcast. I'm not. This isn't like sex jury and shit. Like I'm not in rehab.
All I know is you could be watching maths right now, but the people in the live chat are here watching Producer Wants a Wife, because this is where the real shit happens. 100% raw, 100% authentic, and I'm probably going to die by the end of this.
And you're
I'm
going to
not
get
gonna
it
die.
100% raw and 100% authentic.
A few
Talking-
orifices might be a little
talking
bit
about it
wider
being
after
100%.
this.
Talking about being 100% raw, just want to say huge thanks to Emily for tuning in and coming and being our first contestant on.
I'm just looking for love, you know?
Oh God, this pops me so fucking hard, bro.
It's so good. Oh.
Alex's mum just came.
Holy shit, that's my dad. Holy, what is it?
Oh, your baby boy! That's
No,
your
bro.
baby boy!
I'm about to black out, bro. My head is just
Done.
fucking
Your
splitting.
baby boy is a menace, a deviant. Your baby boy's about to become a man in so many more ways than one.
I don't know.
Amazing.
This is
been
fucking,
so much funny
this
for this in my life.
is a new fucking
Oh,
this is a new low.
Shit.
Like I was meant to be
Alex's mum just came.
they probably thought I was gonna be a doctor at this point.
And you're nothing but a disappointment.
Oh
Either either's still the best.
what is happening?
Dude. Oh my God. That's a bad time to miss a word in that sentence.
Killing me.
Oh, dude. That's some wild and crazy shit.
Where do we even go from there? That should have been the main event.
Oh my god.
I feel like we just lost all control of our podcast after that. Like dude, I had Birdman on this week, man. And then like that was following Birdman.
Treasure.
That
Save
was
that man.
some of the greatest. I had to put in just for a little back end for you guys. I had to put in the shorts for Birdman, put it through an AI filter, and it came out saying the virality on that interview was like 99% out of 100.
That's
so
crazy.
I don't care what the fuck people say. That guy is a superstar, a genuine superstar. He needs a Netflix documentary. He's one of the fastest young rising stars in this business.
Right.
He's the man.
National treasure. We got to save him. We just
Well,
got
that's
to protect him.
I offered him a segment on this podcast on Thursday nights called Picasso Rants.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, right. So like it's just but he wasn't he was like, oh, think about it, brother. I'm just really busy, you know, too busy for the cat house as well, you know, like
I can't even go to the cat house anymore, mate. You got to get Fly help come produce the podcast, mate. Please. Where's he been?
oh, bro. Like, dude, I got to talk about this. Finish the story, right? So, like, we're talking about it, like,
Emily's
like the other week, right? So, like, and I even saw like CM Punk even in he's like, finish your story, bro, to Cody Rhodes, and it's like, dude, when I see wrestlers that aren't a part of WWE using that term, like, finish the story, I just go, oh, you fucking marks, bro. Like, you know, like, dude, it's so fucking annoying.
I think someone in the local scene just did it, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding, bro? Like, it's the most over fucking thing on TV. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you
Because I
fucking
felt
doing
like
this
it, bro. Thanks, just hot shot. Fuck.
No, but it is, bro. Like, but like, even if like you're a local indie worker, and I saw like a local indie worker do this, is like have match with this person, finish the story. I'm like, fuck off! Like, that's so,
Fuck off.
like, that's so, like, finish what? The crowd doesn't care. Like, the crowd probably doesn't even know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Finish the stories. It's a good catchphrase. It's a great line.
Yeah, I know, but it's like it's kind of lame, bro. Like, it's cringe. There's alcohol.
It'd be better if like Roman beat Cody the night after Mania, he fucking just gets on the mic. He's like, I finished the story.
Yeah, I think how good if he wins.
Yeah.
It's just like, I done. The story's finished. It's just
The story's over. Fucking done.
Story's over. Go home. It's done. Bury it. Stick a fork in it. It's cooked. It's done.
But
no
you know what?
Rewrite, no nothing.
But bro, like we saw the Royal Rumble. What did you guys think of the Rumble?
Rumble?
I thought the women killed it.
Yeah.
I thought the women killed it. I actually thought the men's Rumble was the thing that let me down. I actually enjoyed everything else.
I honestly thought that I don't know. I was like You just earned yourself a spot on next week's podcast, whoever that was.
Fucking oath you had.
Oh. Yeah, I honestly, I popped for an apron spot in a rumble. Like the fact that they were all free on the end. The ending of that women's rumble was fucking great.
It was also pretty much the same thing as last year, but yes, it was.
I popped for Maxine Dupree. Popped for Maxine Dupree's spot in the rumble. That was pretty cool. The head.
You know what I popped for?
What?
Fucking CM Punk trying to lift up Drew McIntyre and the fact that he eliminated Drew McIntyre. Like he's like picking him up. He's like fucking. Oh fucking! But dude, that guy gets injured every time he wrestles.
He got injured every time he fought too, I guess. So.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I literally fucking by the end of that, maybe like at the start of the men's rumble, like I was on the verge of blackout. Like the rumble is where I drink the most out of any fucking pay per view because I have this drinking game. We get the numbers and everything, and we do like a sweepstakes. We chuck it in the pot, so it's like a $500 pot. You know, we're ready to go. We're fucking taking the money out. Like it's a big deal. You know what I mean? It's a way to actually enjoy. You know, because I can't enjoy too much wrestling these days. But I don't know, like.
You can enjoy gambling. Good. Proud of you.
I enjoy gambling. Yes, exactly.
Proud of you.
Gambling makes the world go round.
100%.
Sure does. But no, you know what? The Rumble to me, I thought was what I found interesting. What I heard was that Bron Breakker in his spot was actually supposed to be Brock Lesnar's spot.
Yeah, it was Brock at Dom at Mania.
Yeah, dude.
And Dom over. Dom over strong.
Dom over clean.
Over clean.
Yeah,
oh, dude.
Oh,
like
alcoholic Adam, he's injury prone non-stop all the time. Like he's the poor guys. He's torn his tricep like 5 times, so he probably knew it. What I was talking with Torture about this. I was saying like I thought it could have been even an audible at the end. Like you never know.
Yes.
It could have been like
in that
Punk
ring for an awfully long time, just them two, more longer than usual.
Yeah. And then he probably would have known.
They were in the ring for about 7 or 8 minutes, which is pretty much another fucking match.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have literally been the fact that he had to call it like on the fly and told the ref. He was talking to the ref when he injured his tricep, so you never know. Like it's high production.
It is. I mean, I mean, look, I feel like with Cody winning, it does make a lot of sense story wise. I don't know if it was like an audible or not, but like if they had CM Punk winning, like then he goes on to Mania, faces Roman Reigns, loses, then has a feud with Brock. Like he literally would do the same thing as Cody does, but like with him being injured, man, I feel like. But you know what? Like all the shit you see of him on social media and how he's behaving and stuff like that, it's like, bro, like I don't think he's learnt a lesson. He's probably thinking this is my last fucking ditch effort to make a fucking cash grab before I fucking can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same old story, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
100%.
working the whole story, and now the story's gotten boring, but he just keeps working it because it's going to work. But I think Punk's still the most enjoyable thing about the product. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I fucking.
Yeah, what do you think Punk's story is, though?
Oh, fucking
story.
Comes back at 41 and finishes the story in main event WrestleMania.
41, like, Cunny's like fucking nearly 45.
No, WrestleMania 41.
Oh, WrestleMania 41. I think if Cody goes over at Mania, which it'd be funny if they go and fuck him.
It's so good. Doesn't work.
It'd be so good if Roman goes over. But if Cody goes on to face Roman, and actually, like, I don't know, wins, and then he goes on to feud with Punk when Punk comes back.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not?
I don't know. Who knows? Like fucking, you can make something out of anything, and then these product, like it was like anything, like that fucking Drew McIntyre CM Punk promo on Raw. I was like, oh, this is the first time I've watched Raw in fucking years almost, right? Apart from, maybe when Punk came back, I watched it once, but like when I watched that first, like that Drew McIntyre promo on Punk, I was like, this is actually good shit. It's good quality shit, and they built that, and they can build now. That could be the WrestleMania 41 main event, really, if you build it up over time.
Why would it be good? I want to hear your explanation. Was that me? Did I cut myself off?
Why would it be good for what?
I don't know. Let us know.
Explain yourself, alcoholic Adam.
Explain yourself, fool.
But dude, like the thing that kind of overshadowed the Rumble was the sex trafficking allegations. Like we heard about the
Why'd you say it like that?
We heard about the shit
in the bush.
We heard about the shit months ago, and we knew Johnny Ace was involved. Now, like more shit has like risen, and it's come out about sex trafficking, and it's gone into more like extreme details. And for a lot of the stuff that I sort of found, which was that Vince was a mutual friend to this lady, like, and had mutual friends. This woman had gone through some shit, like lost her parents, and then she got a job, like Vince gave her a job, then moved her into another position, and in that time like started like sleeping with her. And then obviously after a while he then sort of handed her over to Johnny Ace, where those two actually fucking like engaged in group sex with each. I don't know. I'm trying to be. They spit roasted. Okay,
Yeah,
like I'm
so
not.
They had a cooking session. Yeah.
Yeah. So like they were Chinese finger cuffing, and sorry to make you sorry. But yeah, so they were doing that shit, and then also Vince apparently took a shit on her head. And then to make matters even more interesting, Brock Lesnar's name comes involved into it, where apparently Brock like Vince told her, "Hey, I've given Brock your phone number." Brock then messages her and says, "Hey, send me a video of you urinating," which she does. Then he was trying to organize a play date with her, and then that didn't happen. But apparently, like she was the signing bonus for Brock Lesnar. Like,
yeah, I always
that over people is a signing bonus. I'll give you another human being because you're so over.
Sex trafficking signing bonus.
I don't actually know anything about it. So as far as I know, I knew that I thought you just shit on someone's head. I didn't know the rest of it. So that's whatever you've just told me now is all I know about it.
So I always knew Vince McMahon was a piece of shit. So when this all happened, it didn't necessarily surprise me. And it sounds bad because I've never met him. You know what I mean? Usually, you meet people, you find out they're a piece of shit. No, I just know when I read the report, someone read the report to me at breakfast, and I was like eating a brekkie burger, right? And then like it's going good, like I'm listening to it. I'm like, this is horrible stuff. This is genuinely incriminating stuff. And then the person was like, and then he shit on her head, and I was like. You know what I mean? So literally, like, it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Like, it's fucking terrible. It's Harvey Weinstein level shit.
It's definitely some shit, bro. Like, it's crazy. But apparently, like, I also found out that Shane McMahon, like, when he left WWE years ago, he knew this sort of stuff was going on, right? Like the debauchery and all that sort of shit. Not that sort of shit, but and he was trying to make change in WWE until he just realized like he just getting shut down. Vince was like, "Nah, man, like you should come and like gangbang chicks with me and like all this other stuff." And like Shane was like not having any of it. Then Stephanie finds out, like he comes back, blah blah blah. Stephanie then also finds out that was the reason she leaves, and Triple H leaves. Then obviously XYZ happens. They come back. Leave again, you know what I mean? But like even Ronda Rousey tweeted saying like if Bruce Pritchard is still there, Vince still has a hand in what's going on in WWE. Like Bruce Pritchard needs to be going. And Bruce Pritchard, like it's been notorious that cunt's a fucking stooge, right?
Yeah.
But what 100%. The fuck would Rousey know? This is the same chick that argued having to lose a fake fight.
Yeah.
Like, you can go and win real ones then. Because the last time I seen you, Holly Holmes knocked you 3 ways from Sunday. So she can go piss up a rope. But I do understand the whole Bruce Pritchard thing, that she can piss up a rope.
Yeah. I mean, like, damn, bro. Like, what did Ronda ever do to you, bro? Fuck.
Same thing as a lot of people I don't like. Probably just fucking arrogancy.
I think you put 10 grand on the Holly Holm fight for Ronda to win.
I did. I put my fucking house on. I said, buddy, honestly, Ronda, you got this in the bag. And then she decided she wanted to go and fucking have a sleep. Fucking, I'll give you something to wrestle with straight out of Bruce Pritchard's back pocket. Like he mortgage in the house, you bitch.
I was in the I was in the 5th row for that fight, and fucking Holly Holm kicked her head off onto my lap. I was like, Jesus Christ, caught her head.
Geez. You know what, bro? Dodgeball in Japan.
You know what, bro? I actually I put money on Holly Holm that fight.
You fucking didn't.
I did. I put 50. I did 50.
No, you told people that to put on money, and you didn't put money on. I guarantee it.
No, I did. I put money on. I put. I think it was $100. I put $100 on Holly Holm to knock out Ronda.
Okay. With that sleep wrestling money, it would have been $1,000, surely.
100%. Oh, dude.
We just talk
who shares? But dude, I don't know, man. Like that. but then how do you think that this is going to like be for Johnny Ace? Because he's married to the Bella twins' mum.
I think they separated a couple of years ago. That's what I. That's
Oh,
I
really?
Yeah. So I think probably like there's a lot of stuff coming out now that probably it's obviously because of that. At least from what I know, it is.
Well,
Like
it's
so.
gonna be a shit fight either way, isn't it?
Yeah. He's never going to redeem him. He's going to go down as a Michael Jackson. The poor cunt. I mean, he covered up fucking Snooker's situation, and I think we all pretty
when
much.
Snooker was in the shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I found, like, well, I got told this years ago, right? And this is allegedly. So when the Bella twins were like coming up in WWE, they saw Bret Hart backstage and all these people were like going up and being like, oh, hey, how are you? But like shaking hands and like showing respect to Bret, right?
Yeah.
They had no fucking clue who he was. They thought
shut up.
100%. Like, this is what I was told. Right? So allegedly they had no fucking idea who he was. They thought he was just some like high level executive and type shit like that, right? So they go over to him and go, hey, blah blah blah, like, maybe blah blah. Anyway, so the story I got told is that he got full experience of the Bella twins that night.
No.
God,
He got it. Yeah, that's what I got told. Yeah,
it
blowjob.
should have been me. Damn it!
They don't know who Bret Hart is. Fucking Brie and
Who
Nikki,
cares?
Brie and
It's
Nikki
the
Picasso.
I don't care if they know who I am. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, me neither.
Yes, please, Alcoholic Adam. Google, if you don't mind Googling that. That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
Last time I
yeah.
saw
We've got another producer in here.
like
I mean,
our
yeah,
producers
my
not
job.
fucking doing shit.
Well,
Hey,
our
man,
producer's
you're
out
not-
looking for a wife to get bloody pegged, so we're fucking in trouble.
Look, our other producer isn't even here tonight, right?
Hey,
so
hey,
he's not
hey,
doing
hey,
the 50 push-ups because of you. Shit, the
He's
fence.
got to do 50 push-ups.
But you know
People-
what? Like seriously, okay. So last week we opened it up, and there is like punishments and stuff that like, like we're gonna be doing this more often, right? So like last week, Charles, was on the podcast. Week before, he wasn't here for it. It was the debut episode of True Story Thursday. Supposed to be here, wasn't fucking here. So we did Wrestlers Court last week, and Charles, we had one of our viewers pay $8 to punish Charles. And you know what they chose? They chose for him to do 50 push-ups. So when you pay for something here on our channel and on for this show, we deliver. So we made sure Charles got it done. And right now we're going to take it away and we're going to show Charles knocking out these 50 push-ups.
Never again.
Well, there you go. Let's hear it for Charles, producer Charles.
Inspirational.
But there's a problem here, Alex. There is a fucking problem here, because we had another one of our viewers put their hard-earned money, $8 in fact, to have you write "I love Piers" on your forehead, and it ain't there. I want it there, and I want it now.
Give me 1 second, boys. Give me 1 second, all right? And I
Hey.
apologize.
And we wanted
in this
Israel.
Hey, in this show, we hold people motherfucking accountable. You work on this show and you get punished, and one of our fans pays for the punishment. They choose the punishment. We don't choose it. We don't choose it.
Nothing to do with us.
Not on a post-it note. No.
We want.
No. They said,
I'm gonna go there.
All right,
and cut
boys.
his brains in.
You talk between yourselves. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Bro,
you know what? Let's have some intelligence.
Absolutely. But opening back up to our chat, if you want us to talk about something, you want to know our opinions on something, throw in a super chat, throw in a super sticker. We'll get into it. We'll discuss it. But man, this Vince McMahon stuff is just fucking wild, bro. Right? It's just fucking mind-boggling.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been like Googling on my work phone, which I probably shouldn't say on the internet, but I'm Googling on my work phone what's actually going on. Why? Yes. What does everybody want?
Peace.
What does everybody need?
Peace.
So there you go. I'm proud of you, Akell. I'm proud of you because you know what? We are not going to have people turn around and say to us that we don't live up to our word, what we say, what people pay for. They get what they pay for here on the Piers Austin channel and on True Story Thursdays, without a fucking doubt.
If we don't
And we're
have our
truthful.
word, what are we good for?
And we're truthful on this podcast. We're 100% truthful, which I'm going to ask one more time. Akell, have you washed your fucking gear?
I washed my gear today, brother. I promise.
Thank fuck. Okay.
I washed my gear today.
Shit.
Dude, how often do people not wash their gear?
No, don't. You take it, Akell. I'm not fucking dealing with this.
Look, I made the mistake one time on a Saturday to Sunday show of not washing my gear, okay? So I wrestled Saturday night and then I wrestled Sunday. I didn't wash my gear. Now, unfortunately, I was wrestling this guy and his tag team partner, and I had to give one of them a stink face. It wasn't him, thankfully.
I'll
And,
take that shit.
fucking the boys didn't take too kindly. And I understand it was a fucking mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry right now. I'm apologizing on the podcast. I'm making up for all of these things that I've done wrong. And because I didn't have this on the whole episode, I've got another thing for you.
His mum does it. His mum does his washing, bro.
She likes to help out.
Please teach your kid to wash this fucking gear.
Yes.
I can wash it. She just likes to take care of it.
I don't trust you as a bar
Jesus.
Baker. When was the last time you washed? When's the last time you wore your gear?
Do you know how much Alcoholic Adam? Do you know how much that fucking fly suit costs? You have no idea.
Alcoholic Adam is coming for your job, bro. He even turned around and
He's
said
a-
that Laurinaitis and the Bella's mum is still together. But bro,
You ain't
that is
doing this part. You ain't doing this part right now, right here.
Oh,
You've got this.
you know what? If someone wants to see you eat that and see your reaction, send in a super chat, minimum $2. You want to see Alex burn the fuck out of his mouth? Send in a super chat of $2, and we will get that done, and we'll see this little fucker burn. I mean, Alex, eat a
Let's
chip.
just see him fucking burn. Let's make sure he wakes up tomorrow morning thinking he's had a dodgy vindaloo and his asshole's on fire. Let's just fucking do it.
Oh,
There you go.
$8. Let's go.
This is why we want him. There we go.
Well done, Joey Ferrugia. Thank you for donating. Do it,
Fuck, I
Akell.
still hate
Crack
Joey.
that bitch up. And what are you
He said-
drinking? Hard Solo,
Hard solo, bro. Yeah, because I'm hard as fuck.
dude.
You're about to be hard as fuck.
I'm drinking an icy cold beer. What are you drinking, Mitch? Like I'm assuming.
I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna think less of me, but I'm on daddy duties this weekend, so I'm sober.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Oh, big.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Greg Hanley.
Thank you.
My boy coming
Wow.
through with the goods.
Also, it is
Wow.
what it is, right? Okay.
Oh,
Right
we just
now-
got. Someone just came through with PayPal with $2. So, dude, there's many people here that want to drop some money here and want to see you eat this chip. So they've
I'm
paid
not
for
gonna lie.
it.
I'll call it now as well. Because we've decided to get this amount of money, Akell will find me one of these things and I'll do it next week as well. Just to cover the fact we only asked for 2. I'll cover the rest and I'll do the shit next week.
Charles
Done.
wouldn't do it.
You know what? You know what?
3. That was
I ain't
3
doing it.
super chats. That's 3
That's 3 votes.
corn chips. All right. That's 3 corn
All right, so
chips.
next week we will finish the story and
Oh,
all
shut
3
the
of us.
fuck up. No. All right. So, all right. Now, listen. I'll tell you this. If I'm going to do this, it's got to be. If I do it, I want $100. I want someone to donate $100.
$100.
$100. I'll do it. But I'll get it next week. And if someone donates this week or next week, $100. I'll do it. Done.
All right.
This is for Greg. This is for Joey. This is for Adam. Even though Adam, you're trying to take my job. Fuck it.
Oh, he's going all three. Get it done. Just do it. Do it. Be a man. You a man or a mouse? Yes.
Oh, has he gone?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the palate feeling here, Mr. Kelly? Do you need some hard solo?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. No, you know what? You can't have a drink for at least a minute, right? We're gonna time this shit. Set an alarm for a minute.
Are you feeling
No,
a sense of
you said no
euphoria?
drink.
All right, you got a minute. All right, you can't have a drink for a minute, all right? So you've eaten all three, not hot. You're not rating it here.
This is fucked. This is actually horrible. I can't believe
It's horrible. It's horrible,
horrible. Fuck this.
dude.
I just swallowed it.
He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
You got no chance.
Has it been a minute?
No.
Here's an right now, boy. You ain't getting nothing. Stone Cold Steve Austin got no beers for you for another 20 seconds. What? You had one.
He wants a
chip.
drink.
What?
He wants a
2
beer.
chips. What? 3 chips. What? Then we got $20.
No. Oh, by the way, this now you can drink. Now you can drink. Oh man,
That
that is some
was,
fucked up shit.
I
Dude.
wish I seen that before I said what I said 20
It's not making it any better.
I really wish I shut the fuck up and watched that first.
The fact that your dad's letting Super Duper's in the freezer pops me. Oh my god. I feel like we need to get Mr. Kelly on the podcast at some point because like there is a world that we need to unpack here.
100%.
I think Mr. Kelly should have been on when he met Emily. I feel like that's definitely
Oh, I've got a fridge full of them. But I don't
Anya Graham. Need some milk, bro. Yeah, drink some milk. Drink some milk. Dude, look at his face. He's gone pale.
I wish I fucking watched that before I said yes. I really wish I watched that before I fucking agreed to that.
That was harder than I fucking thought.
Fuck.
Can Mr. Kelly come on the date? You know what?
Mr. Kelly's the butler on the day. What are you talking about? He's got the job there for the night.
Oh, dude. Like that's the thing, guys. If you want to see us actually do this, like I said, please super chats, PayPal, all that good shit, whatever it is. We are trying to build something much bigger here at True Story Thursdays, so we can give you some of the best content possible. And I know I've been selling a lot in this show, and I'm sorry. I'll stop talking. I'll stop selling. That's the last pitch that I'll give you guys.
I can handle spice usually. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Like,
Yeah,
what
There's
you
a difference between
was that
spice
like
and whatever the
chili-
fuck you're feeling.
I can't
was
even
it
talk.
was it chili spice or like what was it? Like was
No,
it
it
a
was like
mustard?
Like a, I don't know. It's like a fucking. I don't know. It's fucked. Yeah, it's like.
Whoa!
Fuck you, Adam.
This motherfucker's throwing a lot of shade.
Damn,
Please don't
bro.
use me next week.
Dude, like, what is it with like our audience, bro? Like, dude, like we're friends, like I kind of, does it bother you that people just like go like have a go at you and shit?
No.
I don't give a fuck. They don't have a go at me, cunt. They're not eating corn chips, dude. I'm fucking real. I'm the hardest motherfucker around.
No,
I'm getting
It is.
paid
I
and
got a
eating
super
corn
duper
chips.
from my mum to fix my problems. I'm the hardest motherfucker there is.
I can just imagine you going home after a date with Emily after being pegged royally and just crying to your mum, going, I didn't understand what pegging meant.
Having a super duper. It's actually his coping mechanism when he's like 60 and he's in his adult diapers. He's sitting there with his 3 super dupers.
Mum, I wanted the purple one.
Can you wash my undies?
With my gear, but what's with my fucking gear?
Oh my god.
I
My
can't be on
God.
camera right now.
You can't be on camera right now. Dude, that chip fucked you up that bad? Like, dude.
There was 3 of them.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if someone donates $100, I will fucking eat this shit next week on next week's episode. And you know me, I'm a man of my word. Fuck it. It's just saying he's going to do it next week if someone wants to donate. Like,
You gotta
that-
eat
dude, that's
3
fucking-
if you're getting $100. You gotta match me.
I'll eat the same amount you just ate, bro, for $100. If someone donates $100, I will fucking eat that shit. I'm not like Vince McMahon shit, but the corn chips,
I'm hyperventilating thinking about this shit.
bro. So, like, dude, there's our next segment that we're gonna do, which is Mark says what. Like, should we get into that? Are we ready for Mark
need
says
an
what?
escape right now. We
need something. Yeah, we need something. It is time for
Mark says what?
It is time for Mark Says What. We have found a few little tidbits that we have stumbled across on Twitter and Facebook. And so let's get into the first one, shall we? So first one,
get some water.
It says, Cody finishes the story at WrestleMania, then appears the next night on AEW with the belts.
What a fucking idiot.
This is the funniest shit. This is the funniest shit.
You know you're a fucking idiot when the guy who just ate 3 corn chips and wrote "I love Piers" on his head calls you an idiot.
That's when you know you're down the fucking shit. Honest. So Cody finishes the story, fuck the story, and appears at all fuck off.
Like, this is the level, bro, of like we talked about with these marks, bro. Like on what fucking planet is that ever gonna happen? On what fucking planet, bro?
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't take my toy fucking belt that's in my son's room to an AEW show. So how does that fucking sound? They got enough belts. They got enough belts to hold up fucking their whole entire roster's pants. Fuck, they don't need another one.
Oh, dude, that's fucked. All right,
they already got the Continental belt.
They got the Continental. They got the fucking Continental Noodles belt. They got the fucking like chicken the night belt. Fuck that shit. They don't need another one.
But all of their fans are like, yeah, more belts.
Yeah, all their fans are fucking retarded. I mean, fucking. Sorry, it's just fucking dumb.
No, it's retarded, bro. It's fucking retarded. So the next one is, no matter how the card looks on paper, hashtag AEW always delivers when it comes to in-ring. The best at doing it. Fun show.
Yeah, I watched the Olympics too when they do the gymnastics, and they're pretty good too.
Bro.
They can't deliver anything over 6'2" with a bit of charisma.
Oh, dude. It's so true. But the thing is as well, like, AEW can't build stars, and like you see what they're doing with Pillman Jr. in NXT now. They they are making him look like fucking money, bro. In AEW, like, they didn't really do anything to make him, but you can see WWE is built, like, molding something there right now. And I don't think AEW has the knowledge. Well, they have the knowledge, but they just don't have the fucking capability. But this Mark reckons they can do no wrong.
Well, really, the greatest thing, probably what am I trying to say? The greatest example is probably, has anyone ever seen this Trick Williams bloke? I've never seen him in my life outside of NXT.
No.
And he suddenly turns into bloody, like, at the moment, he's one of the most over things on NXT, and they built him from nothing. Yeah. And everything, like, I haven't seen they had the other kid that thought breaking his leg on free-to-air television was a great idea. You've got Jungle Jack off, which fuck knows what he's doing now.
Well, and then you've got Kuchasaurus.
Oh, fuck him.
I like Luchasaurus. I actually really
shut the fuck up, Alex. You're lucky we let you talk on the podcast.
I like Christian because it's probably the only thing there that looks half legitimate.
Luchasaurus is into LARPing too.
Dude,
Luchasaurus is into fucking
pegging as well, probably. But like, you know, it's funny. The Christian stuff is like, when we saw like Christian do like a press conference and he's talking to like the fucking like wrestling reporters, which are basically like dirt sheet marks, and he's like, "Oh yeah, how many years have you wrestled? Have you ever taken it?" Like, he's just, and it's like he's fucking with these marks, bro, that have no real credentials about being a journalist and stuff like that. Like, dude, if they were serious, we would have seen people like going hard about the Vince McMahon allegations, asking questions at the WWE press conferences and shit. But they know if they do that shit, their press credentials get fucking pulled. So they just go there and they ask their marky questions. That's why there's no fucking journalism in professional wrestling. It's all mark-tard shit.
No, well, and the other example is too, if they were doing that, you're just not going to do them, are you?
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like, but Christian's probably the best, one of the best things they've got. Probably
I
him,
think
MJF.
he's probably the most overact, bro, next to MJF, bro. Like, to be honest, like like what he's doing is actually really good, and you can see that from experience coming in.
Well, he's a heel. He's acting like a heel. He's acting like a cunt. He's being a cunt.
Yeah,
Wow,
Jack
who
Perry
thought
is
being a
in
fuckwit as a bad guy
JPW.
works?
Yeah,
what?
maybe.
Who fucking cares? He should just be at home living off his dad's royalty checks, not in the wrestling ring.
But the thing is, as well, like, is he actually that good? Like, or is it like,
No!
is he just there because his dad was Luke Perry?
No, you can do a couple of flips. He had one little theme song that they had to pay through the arse for that was never going to get a return on investment. It never fucking did. And they were going to... let's talk about it. How much you pay for the theme song, you reckon? A couple million?
Yeah.
Do you reckon Jack Perry drew you a couple fucking million?
Nah.
He wouldn't draw you a couple million fireflies in a fucking picture book. He didn't draw you a couple $1 million.
Mate, he couldn't even draw a fucking star in the snow with his piss.
No, he got knocked out by CM Punk. The bloke got swept by a bloke that looked like he was fucking eaten in 3 weeks.
Okay. Should we go on to our next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm getting hot.
Back to back. Hell yeah. Roman, you're done.
Oh, that's
What?
5-star. That's 5-star Flash.
Really?
Is it?
Oh, shit.
Who's Flash? Oh,
I didn't even realize until, like, I just...
No.
I didn't realize.
I see his stories and I'm like, why do you post stuff like that? What's going on? What are you doing? Like, you're fucking.
Oh, bro,
At
he's
least
he's
he's
all right, man.
still a fan, though. Like,
Yeah,
wish
I guess
could
so.
do it.
Yeah,
Like, I like doing it.
Now he's
As
on
soon
Mark
as
Says
Group
What.
Gets on my TV.
Now he's on Mark Says What.
Yeah,
I love you, Fivey. I love you, Fivey, brother. You're the man.
Yeah, no, I love 5v2. But are we going to address the comment? Are you
Nah.
gonna-
We'll address the comment. I've never met him. I think he's a nice guy. I've never met him. But let's address the comment of, I don't care about the fucking story.
I am
don't
being
care
right.
anymore.
I didn't know. Yeah, okay.
Fivey's dating Anna J?
Who? What?
What?
Is that what it says? Fivey's dating Anna J? Is that what it said?
No. Fucking.
Oh, I thought he was next international. brother.
Oh, that's Jungle Jack off.
Yeah, Jungle Jack.
Oh.
Dude, you know what I like? The
Oh.
rumor remember that rumor over a year ago that like Christian was like sleeping with allegedly seeing Britt Baker and
Who?
like Britt Baker, Adam Cole's missus.
Yeah, who was saying that?
Christian.
No.
Apparently, yeah, that was like a year ago, like last year. There was that rumor that like that there was something going on between Britt Baker and that.
That's not helping.
I guess he's giving us some DMD. What can I say?
Adam Cuckold, baby.
Straight out of
But-
Corney University.
Oh, dude.
Love you, Jim. Love you, Jim. Love your work.
Jungle Jack is over with me for pulling Anna.
That's all he's done. That's true.
I like
that's
him.
jealousy.
I like the guy. I just don't think he's, I
Worth a
think
cup
you
of
should
Piers.
just why? Okay, you literally you're around movie sets your whole life. You grow up on movie
Mhm.
sets. Why are you going to purposely hurt yourself on real glass to try and be a hard cunt? Like, that's the dumbest thing ever. Just use the fucking sugar glass.
We gotta be cool, man. We gotta look tough, man, because we're gotta look cool.
You're not hard, bro. And people think it's an art, bro. It's an art to fucking jump in the glass. You guys are fucking idiots. What are you talking about? It's fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta- it depends though. Like, it's an art if you kick out at one. Like, it can't be a 3 count. If you kick out at 1 at art, if it kicks out at 3, if you let the gimmick do its job and you actually let it be the attraction, then you're just soft.
Look, there's a difference between, like, look, whatever it takes to get your rocks off on the road. Like, I get it. If you want to go jump through glass, you jump through glass. If you want to be cool, it's cool. Whatever. Well, maybe you just like it. Maybe you get off on it. Maybe you're you're one of those like masochists or whatever. But not for me, man. Not for me. Even
Bro,
the
you know-
Legos was a bit too much. Zuzu, I know you wanted to use the Legos, and you're like, whatever. But fuck that. No Legos like anymore. That was
Dude,
my last Lego bump.
Dude, you know the thing is, like, I used to really love deathmatch wrestling. I used to love watching it as when I was younger, and then I got older, and now I look at it and I go, no one can fucking do it right. No one can tell a story with it. It's just fucking bash each other with shit. It's fucking stupid.
Did it happen
Deathmatch-
after you got into the business?
Yeah, 100%. So deathmatch wrestling to me now, the majority, and I'm not saying all of them, because I do have friends like Zuzu that do it and Guido and stuff like that. So I'm not there are a few people that can do a good deathmatch, but for the most part, and this is going to offend some people, and guess what, people? I don't give a fuck, and I'm going to tell you why. Deathmatch wrestling for a majority of the fucking genre is for people that are out of shape, that shouldn't be in the fucking ring, and the only way they can get over is by cutting the fuck out of themselves. I said it. You don't like it? Mwah! Go fuck yourself. That's my 2 fucking cents.
You speak to someone like Zuzu, and he plans it like it's a fucking horror film, and he's got all these thematics fucking about it, and he wants it to come off like he wants people to like fucking almost like chunder. He wants people. That's the response he wants, and he'll even tell you there's a lot of people in deathmatch wrestling that don't know what the fuck they're doing. And
exactly,
I think,
but bro, that's exactly what I was saying. It's like it's for no talent, fat fucking people with no fucking skill to go in there and carve the fuck out of themselves to get over, bro. That's what it is.
Zuzu taught me a science to the fucking hardcore match. He was one of the first people that showed me how to actually do the shit. He's one of the guys that I fucking will put over for the end of time.
Zuzu's a legend.
Yeah, the way he helped me out with like little things. He's like, we could do this here. This gets bigger. This gets smaller. Like he knows what he's doing. Not everyone in the craft is like completely clueless. It's just there's a lot of people that go in there and just like do it to hide, how shit they are in the ring, and then then it goes to that point, and then also they just do it for a reaction. They don't understand wrestling itself and deathmatch itself.
There's no story to it, bro. Like when I see people belting each other with a fucking light tube and fucking no selling it, it's fucking ridiculous, bro. I saw who was it? Colin Delaney did a death match in XPW, and I watched this fucking XPW show, which was a no ring fucking shit. And they do their fucking belting with the fucking thing. Then, like, the first 3 matches was just just hack and slash. Colin Delaney comes out, has a match, and has a death match, but tells a fucking story with it. Doesn't use a weapon until the end of it. That's well done. That is well done. Love deathmatch wrestling, suplex. No, bro.
I think what we need to do, Bud, and it's one of these things that
I respect your opinion.
A lot of people don't do in wrestling in general, and that's a lot of people. I'll call everyone out. There's a couple of people that do it very well, and I'm grateful because they've done it for me, and they've taught me a lot. But there's some people that don't, so we'll do it now. It's education. There's a big difference between a gimmick match that has a story and a blow-off, and you need to have this big crescendo ending, then I want to go out there and hurt someone for fucking real.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to do what you want to go and hurt someone for fucking real, there's a UFC gym down the fucking road. Go in there and go and get it done.
100%,
you've got guys like, that will, like Zuzu, like we had Akell. No, it's going to be at the end of a thing. This is where we need to get to the end. We're going to tease this gimmick the entire match. And then when we get to the end, you're going to hit me with the fucking thing. Everyone's going to go, you finally got it. But it's the 3 count. Because as much as we like to say it's a performance and everything else, we're emulating a fight. Now, if I hit you with a fucking steel pipe on the side of the road, I just come up and hit you. I'm in jail because I'm in jail for murder.
Yeah.
But you're kicking out at 1 cut?
Yeah.
Does this not make you just wreck the whole fucking thing?
Yeah.
Because then once you do that, are you tough or are you stupid?
Yeah, are you tough or are you stupid? And like you guys, and this whole tough guy persona in wrestling in general, unless you're dealing with actual serious fucking fit athletic cunts that could fucking put you in places because they actually are more skilled than you, the tough guy thing is bullshit. Because at the end of the day, I'm letting you do this, you're letting me do this. It's bullshit. So anyone who's like tough deathmatch thing, I agree. There's heart to like getting hit with a light tube and being okay. But fuck, not for me. Why are you doing that, brother? Like, why are you doing that, brother, if it doesn't go anywhere?
It's 100%, bro. And it's a lot of the same sort of, like to me, it's just, it's nonsense that we're seeing. I think like majority of deathmatch wrestling today is bullshit. And I think even with what Sensational LJ94 saying, it's the same argument with regular wrestling in modern times. What even is a finisher anymore? Like we've seen a super kick, which let's face it, that fucking move's been protected to the shit house, hasn't it? You know what I mean? Like it's, but it's ridiculous, and it's like even to the point where it's like it comes down to like if you're a wrestler, you can go out there and do move after move after move, and like congratulations, like yeah, the commentator can call out the fucking move that you're doing, but then you know what I mean, like you have to be able to give things time to breathe, give the commentary a time to get you over and tell them how good you are, because anyone can just sit there and go, yep, hip toss, double egg, fucking whatever, and then call out a list of moves, but that doesn't tell a story to anything. It's just you hitting move,
Yeah.
hit it, let it resonate, fucking, tell the story, go into the next spot, build up to something. Whereas now it's just like super kick, fucking 450, fucking 650, fucking splash, and suck a dick, we're done.
That's the difference between the good workers and the bad workers. There's never really an excuse to rest. There's like a good like you can find rest, take your breaths, when there's parts in the match where you can do it, but there never is an excuse to just take a finish and just lay down. What was that comment?
The move's dead when Big Show snaps out a super kick.
But it comes down to even like the fact is, bro, like when you're telling stories in wrestling and stuff like that, and intergender wrestling is a huge thing now on the independent wrestling side of things, but like it comes down. I've always said, if it makes sense, you can, like, it's pro wrestling. Anything can make fucking sense, but make it make sense. Make it be a story. Make it mean something for it to happen. And I feel like that's probably one thing which is a little bit, you know what I mean? I feel like there's something there with the intergender that can be done on every show, and it can be a regular thing, but it's make it mean something. Like, I feel like it can be made to mean something more than what it is, than just being another match on a card. If that makes sense.
There's things like, even like just little storytelling in the moment that I didn't even know existed until a year and a half ago. Like, like when you do your hope spots, say like you give someone a hope spot and then you get off them, you're like, oh shit, they got out of there. Then the second hope spot, they kick out or whatever. There's a hope spot there. You get more aggressive when you cut them off because you're like, this guy keeps screwing me over. And it's that long-term storytelling over time. You know what I mean? So it like there's little things like that, which I think a lot of people are missing in this day and age. And I'm just lucky I have good people to tell it to me, but some people don't. And that's the problem. That's the problem with the standard of this scene. The scene's fucked. Like,
but you know what, bro? Even
now and say I've never kicked out of a finisher. I will not do it. I haven't kicked out anybody's.
But bro, even here, Hornswoggle could have been made champion if they wanted it to mean something. Bro, 100%. Anything can mean anything in professional wrestling. Like at the end of the day, if you can make it believable and you can make it, get a reaction from people, you can draw that emotion from your audience, then you've done the right fucking thing.
Yeah. You never kicked out of a finish.
No, never have. Don't matter who it is.
100%. Jordan Grace, bro, could go toe-to-toe with a bloke and beat the fuck out of him, bro. 100%.
I'm not saying he can, but I'll get heat for it, but I'm going to come out and say I don't want to watch. I don't like watching it. I won't do it. And that's no disrespect to women. I can watch. I've just put over women's wrestling when this started, but I won't do it.
I've always had the mentality of it is like I can sit there and enjoy that like that an intergender match, no problem. But being a father of a daughter and two sons, I would not put that on for my children to watch, because my daughter, who is 5, my sons, which are 7 and 2, their brains don't understand what they're seeing. You know what I mean? So for me, like I see them, they don't like, you know what I mean? They still believe in Santa Claus, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They see wrestling as being a legit thing, right?
Yeah.
So for me, why am I gonna like, you know what I mean, take the fucking magic away from that? Where it's like, they don't need to see that, because then if they start thinking that's the norm, that boys can hit girls, that's not sending the right message to my sons, and that's definitely not sending the right message to my daughter, bro.
Well, that you just took the words out of my mouth. That's the only reason I won't do it. Imagine, I couldn't live with myself if they went on the internet saying, Dad was dashing, Dad was wrestling, lack of a better word, I'm a heel, Dad dashed a girl on the weekend. But then, I feel like I've sent the message that my son feels he can go and just do what he wants because Dad does it. And then my daughter thinks, well, if it happens to me, it's okay because my dad does it. That's not the message I'm sending. I've had people close to me that have been on the receiving end of domestic violence. And if I, for whatever reason, did that and my daughter or someone else's kids or my kids turned around and either became an abuser or a victim, I couldn't live myself by knowing the littlest bit what I did for $50 caused it. I won't fucking do it. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's not something
Like-
I'm going to live with.
But that's the thing. Like, I can sit down and watch it the same way I could sit down and watch The Sopranos. You know what I mean? The same way I could sit down and watch, you know what I mean? Like The Godfather or any other violent movie or whatever. Doesn't mean I'm going to sit down and watch that with my 3 kids.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I wouldn't get up on PWA for doing it because the reason why I wouldn't do that is because they target their shows to an over 18 audience, right? All people that are very, very hardcore wrestling fans.
Yeah.
If that's what they enjoy, that's what they enjoy. You know what I mean? And how fucking awesome would it be to fucking, pick up a fight? Like how awesome would the bass be on those spots, bro? Like you fucking feel like Superman.
Dude, like I'll be 100% honest, bro. I've been at PWA Black Label events, and the crowd is always into it. I've taken people that aren't wrestling fans to PWA Black Label events, and they have popped when they've seen a Jess Troy versus a Robbie Eagles and stuff like that. They do, because it is an attraction. It is something different. You know what I mean? But like, when you're targeting towards an adult audience, then yes. When you're targeting towards a kids audience, I don't know, man. There's kind of lines. Like, I wouldn't want my kids watching that just because it's like, as I said, to what I said earlier.
Yeah. But then there's a lot of these come from a frame of mind that people are like, we are presenting wrestling like you should already know it's not real and you shouldn't care about it. But I don't like doing that sort of, I don't like being in that sort of frame of mind logic. I want people to believe. I want there to be a suspension of disbelief that I could actually, that I could be doing something that's legit and there's someone could actually be hurt. We all know it's a work, but there's little things you can do where you can bring in people from like the next person in the public, like, is this shit real? What are we doing? Like every time I do a show at like a new club, someone comes up to me and asks me and they're like, dude, tell me about this. What are you doing? I keep it very limited. I'm like, look, it fucking hurts. That's it. You know what I mean?
100%. Well, dude, like I remember I took my son to an EWA show I was on, and I was doing commentary. I think it was the second show. Brought my son there, and my son come over, and it was Gibbs and Abbott were in the ring, and Hendricks comes over and he's like standing there. I'm talking. I said, "Oh, this is Mitch." I'll introduce him, and then he's like, "Okay, cool. Yeah, hi, blah blah blah," and he goes, "Daddy," and I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "There's a lot of people here." And I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "Who's going to fight who?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's fighting him. He's fighting him." He goes, "But they're all talking to each other. What's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, when they're in there before the show, it's peacetime. But when the show starts, that's when they fight." And he's like, "Oh," you know what I mean? Because like I said, bro, I don't want to ruin it for him, man. Like, just let him enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, I remember being a kid and going to school, and we're talking about Hulk Hogan when he like left WWF, and like, yeah, man, like when Hulk was doing it, it was real, but when they made it like scripted, like that's why he stopped. You know what I mean? Like,
you hear that shit about Santa. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like you're like, yeah, the Santa on the news broadcast is fake, but they cover up the real Santa because he's a spy.
That's ridiculous.
Like shit like that.
Yeah, Tessa Blanchard beating Brian Cage, but I will say Tessa Blanchard versus Sammy Callahan was a fucking brilliant story, well told. But yeah, her beating Cage. But again, then like her going over Cage, we don't know if Cage may have had heat at Impact at the time, and that was more of a fuck you to Cage as well.
I don't believe, to be honest, I think the world of, as a person, like in this business, I think the world of Brian Cage's physique, I think the world of his like power, his ability, the wrestling style just irritates me. And it's like, the fact that he's going to go into the corner, he's going to hit you with a back elbow, he's going to come out and do one of those fucking insecurities over the top of his head. And I'm like, dude, you are literally 400 pounds. The last thing should have killed him. You're a monster.
Yeah.
You're a fucking monster. It's like someone glued Brock Lesnar's traps on him and he's fucking 8% body fat. And like, you're doing so much more than you already need to.
This is why I do my best to avoid dirt sheets. Almost 30 years old, and I still allow myself to mark out.
Good on
like,
you.
yeah, good on you, man. Like for me personally, bro, like I'm just bitter. Like I'm just bitter. I don't know. Am I bitter?
Got Goldberg
Nah.
kicked you in the head, now your dick don't work.
Jesus.
Damn, bro. Hey, man, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, bro. I think it's time we ride off into the sunset. Man, this has been a really fun episode. We've been able to like really achieve a lot here. I feel like tonight we've had we've met a lovely Akell met a lovely young lady. I think she actually left me and Torture speechless a little bit. I didn't know.
That is a gift in its own right.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
She's
But
not using her toolbox on you.
oh,
I'm
dude.
going to bring the bloody. I'm bringing mine as well. I've got a whole bag out there that I'll give to our bloody. You know, they don't call me Torture for nothing, mate. You have no idea what's in that bloody tool bag.
Hey, love from America. Love this podcast. We love you, baby.
Barrel.
But you know what? Like in all seriousness, I feel like I just got lost for thing. But I feel like, you know, with this show, we're able to get out and have a lot of fun. We're able to have a lot of talks and we're able to interact a lot more with our audience because we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate the support. This is the Piers Austin channel, but these gentlemen are here. We are doing this podcast, True Story Thursdays, and we are building to something much, much bigger. So if you want to help us, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, tap the link, all that sort of stuff. If you want to go and buy something from sleeps.com, our sponsor, you can click the link in the bio, use that promo code MWA pod. We get a little bit of kickback, you get a 10% discount. Everything helps. We're trying to build a studio, ladies and gentlemen. We need the equipment. We're trying to get to a certain level where we can up it every single fucking time, and it's all because of you, because we are a free podcast twice a week. One on a Tuesday night, we've got interviews. Thursdays, we've got True Story Thursdays, and we love all of our audience. We appreciate you. Thanks very much. And guys, you got anything else you want to step in?
Akellshop.com, March 2nd, Mortdale RSL, February.
And I was like, really? Like, babyface? And the heels were going on. Dude, I thought he broke his neck.
The greatest podcast in the world.